Und mal gucken, wo wir noch was tun können. Hier vielleicht? Oh, ja, die Kinder. Was? Rosemary can help. It'll cost you... Ooh. But she'll make task easy and avoid raising suspicion. Aber wenn wir 3 Brote verbrauchen, dann ist sie mit tot. Wir machen es selber. So you weren't lying, Melly. I told you I know what I saw. What did you tell these two, Melissa? Maybe it's best we don't annoy her, Elise. You shush it, Rosemary. Oh, won't you and your cousin play Kiss the Rat with us, Elise? Yes, we can play with you, I suppose. Oh, a game? You stay close to me, Rosemary. I'll go call Grüne. Ew. Gross. I don't want this stinky rat to kiss me. Ja, verständlich. Kiss the rat, okay. Blue Pass, Yellow Pass, okay. E und R. Ew. Oh. Aber ich habe doch das Richtige angedingst. Oder doch nicht? Bin ich zu langsam? Nein, ich habe mich doch vertan. Okay. Okay. What? Oh no. Ich kann mir nicht merken, was ist. Oh no. Verstehe ich nicht. Ich habe den richtigen Button gedrückt, okay? Eben war E blau. Oh mein Gott, wir waren so schlecht. Egal. Wir haben 2 Taler bekommen nur? Kannst nicht noch nicht mal nochmal versuchen. Oder haben wir gar... Nee, wir hatten noch 2 Taler. You lose. Oh no. Wir haben nichts dafür bekommen. You two are terrible at this. Oh, shush it, Apfel. I still want you to have this at least. Oh, es hat uns ein bisschen was gegeben. You didn't have to, Jacob. We lost after all. You shut it, Rosemary. Okay. It's best you head on home, Rosemary. Folks have had enough of you for one day. Oh, it was so much fun, Elise. If you say so. I'll see you at home then. Wir müssen schon wieder was essen. Was können wir denn noch tun? Investigate the notes further. Oh, wir hätten tatsächlich nach Hause gehen sollen, um die Story weiter voranzutreiben. Interesting. Okay. Wir essen jetzt noch was. Gucken, ob wir noch eine Task hinkriegen, die wir besser machen. Oh, that windstorm was a dreadful thing. I see we are still blabbling on about that windstorm. Essen, Lebkuchen vernaschen? Excuse me. Nein, wir daten Rosemary, okay? Tell me about it, Elise. You two ought to take this very serious. Old Stefan warned us on his deathbed, no less. That's why we can't trust his words, old Jochen. Old Stefan passed too early, that's what. What was it he said that was so important anyhow? Nonsense, Elise, that's what. You foolish folks will never learn. It's only natural you don't know, Elise. You were young. Old Stefan warned us of the arrival of the witch, no less. Und was denkst du denn? Ah, gar nichts, ich bin say so. That Kieferberg would undergo many trials that we would all... Oh, for goodness sake. You are starting to sound like Elise, Marlene. What's that supposed to mean, you? It's best we walk away, Lars. These old folks will never learn. Oh, Gott sei Dank. Okay, Hä? A summer child would do you no good anyhow. And you, Elise? What about me, Mrs. Brunhilde? Old Holly brought her to Kieferberg in the summer, I believe. She told me I was born a few weeks after the summer solstice. How are you to know when you were born? Granny Holly ought to have known, Mrs. Lorelei. You were adopted, to be fair, but... Oh, but weren't you brought here as a baby? She was, so I suppose old Holly couldn't have been wrong. I couldn't say it's very polite of you to be discussing such things. I'm sorry, Elise, I was asking them about the townsfolk. With you baby coming and everything, my, you always take everything so seriously, Elise. Noon. Kann ich hier lang? Oh, hier waren wir noch gar nicht. Geht's hier lang? Oh, voll schön. Hier ist eine Mühle, die noch funktioniert. Oder glitzert's? Oh, okay, Spielzeugpferd. Oh, ein Küken. Nee, doch nicht. Schade. Some of these aren't looking so good. Several rows of beets. Some of them looking rather withered and dry. Oh no, wer kümmert sich denn darum? Niemand? Oh, ich dachte gerade, das sind Ziegen mit Sonnenbrillen, aber das sind Pferde. Oh, ein Schweinchen. Okay. How do they get their wheat to grow this tall, I wonder? Fully packed and golden, the wheat heads sway gently in the spring breeze. Wo geht's hier lang? I stacked them so neatly for Mr. Eugene, and look at them now. In the corner, various bundles of hay have been racked together in a disorganized pile. Toll. Wo geht's hier lang? Oh. Da ist Freya. Oh, und Miffy. It's you! It's pretzel time, Elise! Oh, spare me, Maggie. I've waited all day, Elise. You promised me a pretzel. I promised you no such thing. I'm telling Father Hans then. Just you wait. Good luck with that, Mindy. I've already introduced her to everyone myself. Oh, my poor beggar cousin, Rosemary. They fell right for it, every single one of them. She's not your cousin. Golly, Elise, Eva fell for it. No. You've got it all wrong. What I meant was, I'd best get all of those folks know her. Oh, if you'd give me a pretzel. Oh, God, okay. Keep your wretched mouth shut, Melly. Dare tell a soul about any of this and you're good as dead. This isn't a pretzel, Elise. That's all you're getting. Hä? Oh no, wir hatten eine. Ich hätte runterdrücken sollen. Nein. That's all you're getting, Macy. Take it or leave it. You are so mean, Elise. It's just a pretzel. Keep it pestering and I'll get even meaner. You'd best give me some grape juice tomorrow, so I can drown you in it. Got it? Oh no. I'd best make certain I keep some aside for her tomorrow. Okay, verklickt ist ja wonderful. Aber wir lassen das jetzt erstmal so. These are all old requests from Mrs. Marielle. I suppose some of the townsfolk still gather here, even though she's moved across the street. Okay. Komme ich hier drum rum? Yeah. Guido. Where's your cousin? Headed home already? She's had her fill of kefir back for one day, it's all. A heaven sent, Elise, that's what she is. It's not every day you discover a cousin, is it? I must say I'm glad you're no longer on your own, Lars. I suppose you're right, Mr. Finn. Of course, he's right. Elise's family is what's most important. Always full of cheer, aren't you? That's what logging does to you. Working with Gustav's what keep us in good spirits, I'd say. The lad has more cheer than all of Kieferberg and Primeldorf combined. It must run in the family, wouldn't you say? Freya could very likely run the festival all by herself, don't you agree? Logging included, no doubt. I'd wager she could carry an entire cart of logs all the way to Kieferberg. What is she, a horse? Maybe. Wow. Oh, ist das schön hier. On your way home, Elise? Not yet, Mrs. Linda. Say, have you got any cheese or milk from Lisbeth? No, I haven't. Her goats have fallen ill, you see. She stopped by earlier to take back the cheese I get from her. Said, it's best we don't eat it. I see. Lord knows what's wrong with her goats. Oh, I wouldn't forgive myself if my boys fell ill. I'm certain Mrs. Lisbeth didn't mean any harm, Mrs. Linda. Of course not, Elise. What a thing to say. These things happen, but... You see, no, I don't think I do, Mrs. Linda. I often wonder if Lisbeth's husband was still with us. Mrs. Linda. Oh, I know. Let's pretend I didn't say that, Elise. Okay. That's a good problem to have, lad. It's everything all right, Mr. Gustav. Eugene here will have his hands tied with his business all week. It's a matter of when we are to do it, truth to be told. The horses will need some rest, that's for certain. For all we know, we might have to pull those carts ourselves. I best make certain I keep busy tomorrow then. You'd need to pad up on a lot more pig roast before you'd be carrying even a single log, Elise. He's right, Elise. You ought to make sure you're keeping yourself healthy. I'm stronger than I look, Mr. Eugene. Old age doesn't wait for anyone, Elise. Eat plenty and don't work yourself into the ground, you hear? Ja, ich muss trotzdem nochmal, Dinge tun. Machen wir das hier. Ah, finally. Here, I was thinking I'd have to go into that filthy coop myself. What makes you think I will, Mrs. Wilmer? Why, you are not that busy, Elise. Wah. Just so you don't have to go into that coop yourself. My, aren't you charitable, Elise? This ungrateful hag. Out of my way, you feathered rat. Oh, wir müssen Eier einsammeln. Chicken Frenzy. Chicken Frenzy. Okay. W, A, S, D und E. Das schaffen wir. Hoffe ich. War. Ah! Oh, weia. War das gut? Oh, noch eine Runde. Au! Au, ich war zu langsam. Geh weg. Uiuiui. B. B ist gut. Pass. Getting a little slobby, are we? Why you? Here you go, Lassie. If only your work ethics were as sharp as your tongue, huh? To hell with this old hag, she's not worth the trouble. Huch, was war denn mit den Kindern da los? Have dinner with Rosemarine. Das machen wir. Mit Lebkuchen. Nee. Wir gehen zu Rosemarine. My, you'll get another earful staying in town until this late, Elise. Isn't it quite late for you too, Mrs. Mechtilde? Oh dearie, mornings were never my favorite. Your grandmother shared the sentiment, didn't she? She did take her time going to bed, that's true. Old Holly truly was full of surprises and secrets. Secrets, Mrs. Mechtilde? Why, yes, Gretel and I were always wondering what was on her mind. She was quite withdrawn at times, you see. I suppose she was, yes. Gretel was the only one she'd confide in. Lebkuchen's granny does talk about her a great deal, that's for certain. You can't take old Jochen's foolery to heart, Elise. You lasses are different from when I was your age, and that's the way it ought to be. Maybe your elders weren't as narrow-minded, Mrs. Mechtilde. Oh, you wouldn't know, dearie. Okay. Haben die Geschäfte noch offen? Yes. Wir brauchen auf jeden Fall diesen Juice. Oh, it's you, Elise, was it? Das hier brauchen wir. Und dann kaufen wir uns von dem Rest noch Essen. Und dann essen wir was und dann gehen wir zu Bett. Vorher speichern wir natürlich. So. On your way home, Elise? Quite late, I'm aware. Our fellas are out on patrol for a reason, lass. I'm still not certain. It's for a good reason, if I'm honest. Me too, Mr. Gustav. I must say I didn't quite see the use for it. Gustav here just doesn't want to make the rounds, I think. I'd say getting a good night's sleep would do us all better, is all. Old Jochen's preaching does more harm than good. He could be right for all we know. I struggle to feel something I haven't yet seen, Wilhelm. Truly, there's no such thing as a witch. My only comfort is knowing I'll keep Freya well rested. You too, Elise. You and your cousin can sleep comfortably tonight. Okay. Wir müssen nochmal zur Omi gehen und Essen kaufen. So, gut, dass die auch noch so spät offen hat. So, wir kaufen Brot. Obwohl... Ne, wir können 2 Brezeln kaufen. Und ein Brot. Nice. I'm selling. Okay. Wir haben nichts zum Sellen. So. Huch. Wir gehen hier ab. Wir speichern mal besser. Haben wir uns verlaufen? Geht's nicht eigentlich hier lang? Ja, geht's. Aber da unten waren wir noch gar nicht. Ich bin jetzt schon ein bisschen neugierig, wo es da lang geht. Okay. The woodland. Ah, I ought to wonder what that old hag was trying to tell me. Da dürfen wir nicht lang. Hätte ja sein können. Da. Wir speichern einfach nochmal, weil wir es können. Dann müssen wir den ganzen Weg nicht nochmal laufen, falls wir irgendwas falsch machen. Crossroads, da war doch was, oder? Mit dem, wie heißt es? Nicht Gedicht, sondern mit dem Gebet. Ah, there you are, Elise. It's quite late, isn't it? Spare me the earful, Rosemary. What's there to sweep out here after nightfall, anyhow? Oh, I was keeping myself busy until you came home is all. And Flocke, he was amusing himself chasing after the broom. Weren't you, Flocke? Aw. What's for supper then? Oh, I made grape soup. Grape soup? Ist das nicht Wein? Soup? I figured we could both use something here hearty. We have eggs. What about the eggs? I cooked those too. I thought we could toast some of yesterday's bread to have with them. Oh, thank goodness.
I'm sorry.
Did I do something wrong? Eggy toast ought to be enough for today, I suppose. Let's head inside, Rosemary. What? It's nothing. Elise, wait! Nom nom nom. It's tastier than it looks, isn't it? Could have been worse, then that's for certain. Anything tastes good when you are hungry, I find. I suppose today went well, all things considered. I best keep an eye on her, lest those folks. Say, Elise, I've been meaning to ask you something. Huh? Those shoes you found this morning. What about them? You still haven't told me much about them. I've seen them before in my dreams a long time ago. In your dreams? Elise, is there something you are not telling me? I don't know where to start, Rosemarine. I've been avoiding thinking about it, but it's... Oh, danke für den Headbutt! But this morning in Kieferberg, Our fates, Elise, they are finally starting to align. Huh? Oh, never mind. I saw an old hag, Rosemarine. She told me about this patron saint in the woods, that he grants folks wishes if they bring him gifts. So it's true after all. You've heard about all this before? Carry on, carry on. She said I must bring him the 3 gifts. The tender flesh, sweetest nectar, and good company. Oh, Elise, that's wonderful. What else did she say? Did she mention your fate? For goodness sake, Rosemarine, you're scaring me with all this nonsense. Oh, there's nothing to be afraid of, Elise. How do you know about all this? It's an old folk tale my granny used to tell me. A folk tale? Carry on now. What else did she say? She mentioned finding a dwelling in the woods. But he will grant my wish if I bring him the 3 gifts made from these testaments. You told her your wish, didn't you? I did, but it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's... Don't tell me. Huh? You can't tell other folks about your wish, Elise.
Out with it!
Rosemarine, you have to tell me what's going on. All I know is what my granny told me, but I can tell you all about it, Elise. I can help you. Rosemarine, I need to think about this. I'll be there tidying up. You can ask me anything you'd like. All right. Okay. Wir müssen trotzdem essen. Toll. Rosemarine, you don't have to look so frightened, Elise. This is all very overwhelming, is all. Oh, Elise, isn't fate such a wonderful thing? Enough of that, Rosemarine. What are these testaments and gifts? Ah, of course. In order to meet him, you're going to have to gather the testaments to your resolve. These are tools and ingredients you'll have to use when crafting the gifts. Okay. It's common courtesy to bring your host nice gifts when visiting, isn't it? Huh? Ah, there's also the trials, but I can tell you all about his folk's tale later. Alright then, for now I want to know. What's the nectar? It's not as... I thought I don't have an idea, but I don't quite like it. It represents your vitality, Elise, your essence. You don't mean... All that matters is that it carries a part of your mortal body. Part of my mortal body, huh? I know what you are thinking, Elise. That could be it, if that's what you are inclined to bring him, but what is it, Rosemarine? These are meant as proof of your resolve. First and foremost, it's your determination that's most important, Elise. Huh? Rosemarine, what's the good company? I don't know what to think of this one. You should meet him when your soul is at its most vulnerable, Elise. Most vulnerable? Granny used to say good company brings one's innermost self to light. One's true faith, in other words. Rosemarine, I'm not sure I understand. Why, it's love, Elise. Love? Love reveals all, wouldn't you say? I suppose. Rosemarine, what is the tender flesh? I don't quite like the sound of it, but... Oh, you're the one making it sound bad, Elise. The tender flesh represents your body, the vessel for your soul, so to speak. A representation of my own flesh, then. All that matters is that it carries a part of your mortal body, huh? It's nothing to be afraid of, Elise. It can be a nail clipping or a strain of hair. Das ist sowas von... Wir werden sowas von einen Pakt mit einem Teufel bzw. mit einem Dämon eingehen. Oh mein Gott. What's important is the connection between you and the symbolic vessel. A symbolic vessel? I need time to think. I still can't wrap my head around this nonsense, Rosemarine. That's alright, Elise. I'll be here if you have any more questions. I think I need a moment. Bringing him gifts made out of testaments. And I'm supposed to find these somewhere. But where? Elise! What is it, Rosemarine? I still haven't told you much about myself, but... I'll outside in the granary if you want to talk more. I'll think about it, Rosemarine. Okay. Go to bed, talk to Rosemarine. Meet Lebkuchen. Ich möchte noch mehr mit dir reden. Oha, dunkel. Aber sie ist gar nicht hier. Ist sie vielleicht jetzt auf dem Dachboden? Aber sie hat doch gesagt, wir sollen da gucken. Ach, was ist denn das? Just another girl with a wish. Doesn't everyone have a wish or two? Not at all that meet him do. I was once what you'd call the good company, despite these red shoes. The object of her affections, I suppose. What are you talking about? I was forsaken in his den by the one I loved. Whoever you bring to keep him company, bear in mind this will be their fate. The good company? Nun. Oder ist sie hier? It's no use going... Ah, okay. Wo kann ich denn mit dir reden? Talk to Rosemarine outside. Ah, okay. Hä? There you are, Flocke. Oh, to be nice being a goat, huh? Not one care in the world, oblivious to everything. Hä, wo ist sie denn? Also hier ist sie definitiv nicht. Ja, keine Ahnung, gehe ich halt ins Bett. Ach, hier ist sie. Oh, ich bin so blind. I knew you'd come about, Elise. You seem to know everything, don't you? Not at all. But feel free to ask me anything you'd like. Alright, well, who is he? You said your granny used to tell you this folk tale. He's a patron saint, Elise. He grants folks wishes for a heavy price. A heavy price, huh? He whose name has been lost to time is a benevolent entity. It's said he can grant folks wishes if they show him their resolve. Firstly, you ought to acknowledge his invitation to meet him. The shoes, I suppose. That's the only explanation. If you do, he will then welcome you to his trials. Trials? If you do clear them and show him your resolve, you doing so, he will give you a testament. Alright. You will then have to use the testament to craft him gifts. And go out into woods, gifts in hand, on the night of a full moon to summon him. To summon him. It sounds an awful lot like a cautionary tale. Oh, but we are not finding out. It's more than that, aren't we? I suppose. I'll have to find out myself, whether that's true or not. Ah, kann ich nochmal mit dir reden? Alright, well... Who are you, Rosemarine? You haven't told me enough about yourself. Well, how to say, I'm a strong believer in fate, Elise. Fate, you say. I've dreamed about you, about Kieferberg, your home, your shoes. Ever since I was born, I've known my fate was with you, Elise. I don't understand, Rosemarine. Those dreams were premonitions, I'm certain. They stopped the night I reached Kieferberg, which can only mean that I'm currently living out my own fate by your side, Elise. I find that very difficult to believe, Rosemarine. I know it all sounds very strange, but my granny taught me everything I know, you see? About nature, about the cosmos, faith, and about the woodland. The woodland, you say? She told me all sorts of tales from the past, about our community, about its origins and our patroness Walpurga. Rosemarine, that's rather... Isn't it such a coincidence? Both our patronesses have the same name. It has to be fate, Elise. I'm not too sure about that. You see, some things had yet to make sense to me until recently. I don't understand my own dreams for a long, long time, or why I could sense, see, and feel things unspoken. Rosemarine, why folks called us foul names, or why Granny preferred to sleep under the stars most nights. Yet it all fell into place, Elise, as she told me it would. Fate will guide you if you let it, and all you have to do is trust your instincts. I suppose. Okay. Jetzt können wir ins Bett gehen. Okay. Ich meine, wir können auch noch mit Lebkuchen reden, aber... Wollen wir das noch machen? Müssen wir aber wieder zurück. Wir gehen mal zur Bakery. Wir gehen Lebkuchen besuchen. Wir kriegen dafür zwar wahrscheinlich Ärger, aber hey. Irgendwas soll auch beim Crossroad sein, ne? Aber das ist nicht das hier. Sondern... das hier. Ich sehe aber nichts. Don't you start, Lebkuchen. I am not explaining myself again. My lips are sealed. You can stand there looking at me all you want. Sie schaukelt. Sie steht nicht mal da. She's rather sweet lass, I must say. Lebkuchen? I know you, Elise. She's my cousin. There's nothing more to it. Sicher? Oh, could you say that again? She's, you know... No, I don't know, Elise. That's why I'm asking. Now that we got that out of the way, won't you tell me who she is? She says she's a traveler. I found her hiding in my granary on Saturday. A traveler? I'm not convinced either, Leb, but I felt sorry for the poor lass. She says she'll be leaving right after the festival, so it's only temporary. What has she come here to do? She won't tell me much herself. I had no intention of bringing her to Kieferberg, but she graced us with a presence, I suppose. I had to think of something right there and then. Elise. I shouldn't be housing a stranger, let alone put myself in harm's way for her, but I understand, Elise. Oh, Leb. I also understand what you're telling me is a half-truth at best. Here's your bread. You'll let me know if you need more, won't you? Oh, nice. Hat sich ja doch gelohnt. Ich dachte erst, oh, das war vielleicht ein Fehler, weil wir das erzählt haben, aber nein. I trust you all the same, Elise. You don't have to help me, Leb. You know that. Yet here I am. Look at me, Elise. I do trust you. I need you to know that. All right. Stay out of trouble. Now I'll see you tomorrow. Jetzt gehen wir aber ins Bett. Da. Gut, dass wir noch mal hergekommen sind. Jetzt haben wir wieder einen Traum. Jetzt wird es bestimmt wieder spooky. Ich bin gespannt. Huch. So, nochmal speichern. Hä? Ah. So. Up ins bed. Gifts, huh? I'd best go to bed. I'll make sense of all this tomorrow. Oh, wir hatten keinen Traum. I can't sleep. Oh, I can't sleep. Ja, das ist schlecht. I can't stop thinking about all this nonsense. Oh, wie hübsch. Everything that old hag told me about the testaments, the gifts, about him. What Rosemary told me too. I find it hard to believe, but maybe it's true. If I do gather these testaments, if I do find my way to him, maybe I can finally leave this wretched town and live the life I meant to live. Start anew, someplace far, far away. This could very well be my chance for happiness. I ought to at least try. I have to go to the woodland and find out right now. Ja, erstmal sollten wir was essen. So, was ist unsere Task? Find your way into the woodland. Oh, das ist ja die beste Idee, die sie jemals hatte. Oh, wartet mal. Granny Holly used to love this thing. Didn't she? I never truly understood why exactly. Speichern nicht vergessen. So. Auf geht's. So. Wow. Lauf, Elise, lauf. Vielleicht sollten wir ja auch nochmal speichern. Man weiß ja nie, was einem da so in den Woodlands passiert, ne? So. Schuhu. Let's see if what that old hag said is true.
Keep it together, Elise.
I have to at least give it a try. Oh. So this is the woodland. I ought to find him. I ought to be brave. Ja, nun. Was geht denn da ab? What is this wretched place? I'd best be careful. This could be dangerous. Find a secret in the woodland. Aua. Okay. Aua. Oh, shoot. Ich sollte meine Laterne auch wieder anmachen, ne? Ja, oh mein Gott, du hast recht. Oh mein Gott, ich habe das total vergessen. Ich dachte, ich muss die Matches benutzen. Aber die sind immer noch nicht weg da. Naja, wenigstens ist das Ding aber angezündet. Kann ich jetzt damit interagieren? Der ist so wick. Aber es ist doch schon jetzt. Es ist doch jetzt an. Hä? Oh, aua, aua, aua. Oh, I see. Oh, Oh mein Gott. Okay, das war, ja, ne? Das Problem ist, diese Laterne mussten wir einmal am Anfang benutzen. Das ist 5 Stunden her. Ich habe das einfach schon wieder vergessen. This got their attention, I suppose. I'd better be careful moving forward. Ja, nun. Was ist das? Ah, wir haben Matches bekommen. Sehr schön. Das stand in der Steuerung vorher. Oh, okay. Hab nicht gesehen. Nun. Wenigstens sind wir jetzt weitergekommen. Dankeschön. Okay, hier können wir nicht lang. Aber hier. Können wir damit interagieren? Nein. Können wir hier? Nein. Können wir... Wir können mit nichts hier interagieren. Ah, okay. Ah, hier können wir hoch. Mottenschreck. Ja. Toll. Die haben alle von mir ab. Mushroom acquired. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das wollte. Volles Labyrinth einfach. Ha, geschafft. Und wir können... Nein, ich wollte speichern. What in the Lord's name? There are so many. I must find a way to distract them. Aber erst speichern wir. Unsere letzte Pfeil. Jetzt müssen wir gut haushalten. Oh, hier ist das Zeichen, was auf diesem Gebet drauf war. Okay. Aha. Okay. Wir müssen es bis dahin überleben. Aua. Nein. Geht doch an. Was? Eine reicht nicht. Okay, eine hat nicht gereicht. Wir brauchten 2. Das sah ja mega fancy aus. Okay, ich bereue nichts. Okay. Hurry event available. Find the secret in the woods. Ach so, ja, okay. Noch ein Mushroom. Stand der jetzt Mottenschreck nach dem Tod? Stand das da? Wo stand das denn? Ich habe gar nichts gesehen. Ah, hier ist eine und da oben ist eine. Okay, wow, das ist krass. Das wird schwer. Aber wir können es vielleicht schaffen. Ah, nice, okay. Vielleicht war das ein Achievement, das ich nicht gesehen habe. In meinem Overlay oder so. kann ja mal bei Steam gucken. Ja, wir haben ein paar Achievements bekommen. Ich schau mal. Aber die sind eigentlich alle Englisch. Wir haben discover the thief inside the granary, achieve one heart with someone, perish from low fullness, find a golden maiden, listen to the old hag story, perish from low health. Okay. Oh je. Da gibt es mehrere Achievements. Gut, dass ich kein Achievement Hunter bin. So. Jo, was ist das? Looks like a doe's remains. I've never seen such a thing before. The pristine skeletal remains of a doe. Every bone barren of any kind of life. Oh, es gibt zwei Wege. Oh, Junge, nee. Those aren't going anywhere. I must find a way to lure those butterflies off that carcass. Butterflies, sagt sie dazu. Butterfliegen. Oh. I've been spotting these scribbles scattered about. Are these people? Engraved deep into the rocky surface are several familiar shapes reminiscent of human life. These look different, don't they? The pristine skeletal remains of it. Bla bla bla, hatten wir schon. Hier. Piep! Wir müssen, glaube ich, aber hier hochlaufen, weil woanders können wir nicht lang. Okay. Okay. So. Oh, hä? Lauf! Oh Gott. Hier sind noch mehr. Was machen die Mushrooms eigentlich? Oh, die füllen ein Herz auf. Ja, dann werden wir wohl mal essen, ne? Weil uns geht's nicht so gut. Es sind halt einfach Fliegenpilze, aber passt schon. I've been spotting the... Achso, ja. Muffins, was? Die machen süchtig. Muffins, ja, aber Mushrooms? Nee. Die sollte man besser nicht essen. Nicht die zumindest. Aua. Da geht's nicht weiter. Die machen happy und die anderen satt. Vielleicht. Shit, ich sehe gar nichts. Wo habe ich denn die anderen hingelockt gehabt? Es hat ja irgendwie funktioniert, wie es scheint. Mit den Kerzen hier? Hä? Witzig. Beim letzten Mal hat es funktioniert. Okay. Ah, die Kerzen hier. Okay. Vielleicht meinen die die. Au. Nee, die sind nicht gemeint. Welche dann? Eieiei. Check ihn nicht. Oder kann ich die zu den Kadavern locken? Vielleicht. Die bleiben nicht da. Hä? Weird? Eben hat es doch auch durch Zufall funktioniert. Those aren't going anywhere. I must find a way to lure those butterflies off that carcass. Ja, schon, aber... Wohin?